You're watching the 2023 Northeast Conference Softball Championship as we will crown a winner today as the number 4 seed Merrimack College Warriors takes on the number 2 seed Long Island University Sharks. 6 different players in the starting lineup has gotten all league honors as that ball sent up the middle. Serpa up with it. The throw is going to be offline and LIU take the lead.
Lyman and Metcalf with a little collision at home plate, but you just see the speed of Lyman and picking up her third base coach and Roy Kortmann. Good job by Serpa to come up firing, and then that slide, but
now Maya Avila, the first baseman, swings the first ball, sends it into the gap, and it will go all the way to the wall. LIU take an early 2-0 lead here in the bottom of the first. But now Ellen Hubbard, rarity for her, 0 for 2 to start a game. Trying to cut into this deficit. She squares, runner breaks for second, wild pitch, runner comes home, and it's a 1-run game. And moving to third and sliding in safely is Miller. Heads up base running around the bags for the Warriors.
And that base running is so important, JJ, when you can set yourself up to score. Good job by Brito to break home. And then Miller with the heads up base running.
Yeah, very heady base running there by the Warriors. And now the infield in here for Hubbard. Grounder, knocked down. The throw to first is in time, but the game is tied. Ellen Hubbard doing her job. Miller, nice read, by the way, because that ball was ripped at Avila. And once that ball went off of her glove, there went Miller.
Yeah, and Avila's playing pretty far up first base line. And a good job by Narvaez. I mean, we've seen this a lot this weekend, JJ, where a ball, deflects off a glove off of an infielder or ricochets around, and somebody else has to come up and pick it up. In the last 24 years, the 20th appearance that he's made with this program in the NEC Championship.
So Alyssa Okada now batting with runners on the corners. Runner breaks for second. It's a offline throw, and LIU take the lead right back. As that ball just flew out of the hands of Metcalf to second. Then LIU, well, you said Merrimack taking a page out of LIU's book. LIU just rewrote their own book.
Yeah, and Metcalf double clutches with that throw and airs it out into center field. And a good read down third base by Narvaez takes off for home. Palomini's made good contact in each of her at-bats. Rolled out to to Palian at third, and then flew out to Serpa in center.
And that was on an off-speed pitch from Mitchison that found the end of the bat from Palomini. Again, the 1-2 offering is way upstairs. It gets away from the catcher, and LIU get another. A wild pitch sees Okada score. Everybody else moves up one station.
And a pitch that just gets away from Mitchison and out of the reach of Metcalf. And a great break from third by Okada. And a pretty close play at home. Mitchison does a good job also coming in to cover. That's something that you see pitchers tend to forget about, but she made good reaction to get there. And, yep, Okada.
In the bottom half of the fourth inning, then all you're down is to 6 defensive outs to try and lift that trophy. Off speed is a beaut. That's the second out of the inning.
And what a pitch by Buckner. Again, using the off speed, she has done a great job with the pitch sequence. And Fornwalt for the second time today, and in back-to-back at-bats, a strikeout victim. And now for Buckner, you go up against Palian.
It's a pretty happy dugout over there for LIU. They're just 3 defensive outs away from securing a conference championship title.
Yeah.
Fornwalt deals, fly ball into foul territory, caught, and that will end the inning. So LIU threatened, but they strand a pair. But we go to the 7th as the Sharks are just 3 outs away from capturing the conference championship. Kira Buckner out of the bullpen has pitched 2 scoreless innings, striking out 4. But now it's time for the championship outs. LIU trying to come out of the elimination bracket to win, in essence, 3 elimination games. Merrimack, I should actually have it as 3 hits, but anyways. The 2-1 from Buckner. She kicks and deals. This one floated out to right. It's in play for Lyman, and LIU are the champions of the NEC. They had to win 3 elimination games between Friday, Saturday, and now today, but they will have a trophy heading back to Brookville, New York. The celebrations underway here in Loretto, Pennsylvania, as LIU have won the NEC softball championship. They won the first game. They dropped the second game to Merrimack, but then they beat St. Francis and Merrimack twice to lift the trophy. In the current iteration of Long Island University, this is their first title. However, this program has certainly seen so much success over the course of its time between the original LIU Brooklyn, and now LIU, 15 trophies. And the woman that helped seal the job for LIU, coming out of the bullpen for 3 scoreless innings, Kira Buckner. Kira, first though, this weekend has been an absolute grind for not only your team but for Merrimack as well, having to come back on the if necessary game. Talk us through the feelings last night, knowing that you got to play one more game here today, and then of course getting yourselves over the line.
Honestly, it was a fantastic experience. I couldn't have done it without my teammates. A lot of the things that we faced this year has helped us get here. Merrimack is a fantastic team. I'm really happy we had the opportunity to play them this year. But we're playing for the girls back home who couldn't be here. Alyssa O'Donnell, we love you and miss you. Can't wait for you to be here. And also we're playing for all the little girls that were told that their dreams were too big and they should just quiet down. We're playing for them. And I think that all the adversity we faced this year just really fired us up. We were really excited coming in today.
Well, when you came into this game, your teammate Lindsay Cowens was battling. She had to grind through a lot of at-bats. You inherited a runner on base, and all you did was settle things down, and you had a lot of different pitches working. What were you seeing in the dugout that you took out into the circle?
I kind of realized that the energy was a little different, and I know Lindsay put everything she had into this game, and I think she did fantastic keeping them where they were at. And the energy just switched and everyone just lifted themselves up, and I hope that I helped lift them up too.
I know that you guys have had a little bit of everything this tournament, especially with the weather delay yesterday that really threw everything for a loop a little bit, but your group's still able to stay resilient, stay focused, not to mention this is a 3rd straight elimination situation that you guys have found yourselves in. As I know you're kind of, now it's funny, but I'm sure before that it was probably not so funny. How does your group continue to keep that mindset, that focus, each and every single game with in the back of your mind saying, this could be our last game of the NEC tournament?
Definitely. Like I said, the adversity that we faced this year has definitely shaped us to where we can face these kind of games with courage, bravery. Like, I think that we were just really confident going in. It was nothing different than what we faced this entire year. And like I said, everything that we faced has led us to this moment. I don't think it would have been an NEC tournament if it wasn't kind of risky like that.
Absolutely. Well, Kira, we had to keep you on long enough to see what the celebration was behind you, as I know you guys have choreographed that throughout. Let's see 1 or 2 of those in the regionals next week. Why not?
I would love that.
Absolutely. Go enjoy this one. Congratulations to our player of the game, Kira Buckner. As now in a moment we are going to be joined by the victorious head coach in Roy Kortmann to kind of break down this weekend. Of course, he has been there, done that, but with this LIU team, this current iteration, get into the finals each of the last couple seasons now, they're the team that are the ones that are lifting the trophy. As now we are welcoming in the head coach of the champions LIU Sharks, that's Roy Kortmann. And Coach, you guys have been here to this stage with this current iteration of LIU, gotten to the finals each of the last 2 seasons, but you guys had to do it the hard way this year. Come through, win twice, once on each day. Speak a little bit about the perseverance of this group that you have.
Well, listen, I'm first of all really happy for seniors and our 5th-year kids. We've actually, somebody told me the other day, we've been to the finals of this tournament 20 out of the last 24 years. So we're kind of used to getting here. And if you know our story this year. We've been playing like 56 road games, so we're used to this kind of stuff. We're always on the road. They persevered, and Lindsay did a great job this tournament, but Buck coming in and just shutting them down for the last 3 innings was huge.
Absolutely. I mean, we'll speak about your pitching staff right now because I know you just had the 2 to work with, as you said, but that's not easy having to come back and pitch on 4 days in a row. You don't do that in the course of the regular season. You might have a couple of days off, but those 2 battled their hearts out. And when you were speaking with the rest of your staff and how to manage this weekend, what were kind of the hopes and goals and what really worked on a day like today?
Well, first of all, shout out to OD. OD's back home, lost one of her parents recently. She's come back on Monday. We're really looking forward to seeing her. But this pitching staff has each other's backs the whole year. We have a saying, it's called SOS, and that's source of strength. Be a source of strength for each other. And our kids have been doing that all year, including our pitching staff.
What makes this team so special, Coach? Because I know that this is now, and you could correct me if I'm wrong here, 29th year with the program. Like you said, 20th time making the championship in 24 years. So you've been able to make it to this point with a lot of different teams, a lot of different players. But what is it about the 2023 team that makes this group so special?
Well, listen, every team's special to me. But this is a refreshing group. They're good kids. They have a positive image. They have a good brand. And they're funny. They listen to some crappy songs, but I put up with it. I just love them all. They're good kids.
Well, guess what, Coach? You're going to be listening to those songs next week because you guys are going to the regionals. Enjoy the celebrations, enjoy the trophy lift, and best of luck in the NCAA tournament.
I appreciate it, guys. Take care.
That was the head coach, Roy Kortmann, who is now going to get this shower of victory.
And now, the 2023 Northeast Conference Softball Tournament champions, the Sharks of LIU. Will Roy Kortmann and his team please come forward and accept their award?